Hi everybody. We are here today with the Ninja Creamy Deluxe, my new kitchen appliance for the year. And I'm going to give a basic overview for you all. It was pretty expensive. I think it runs about $250. Got it on sale though for $180 on Black Friday. So anyway, I've been using it for all sorts of things. Today I'm going to just do basic overview of how to use it and what it is I did that's amazing. So I used some frozen orange juice, and if I wanted to, I could just plop this frozen lemonade in there and add a little bit of water or cream, depending on what I want it to taste like, and turn it into a slushie. But right now we're gonna mix some ice cream. So this used to be frozen orange juice, and I spun it and added some cream. And this used to be cranberry sauce, and again I added some sugar and cream and some milk. And then I think I added some beet vinegar that I had left over. Anyway, it turned into a really amazing ice cream. Oops. So we're just going to spin some stuff. Ultimately, the difference between all of the settings here is the amount of time it spins. As you can see, we're just going to go with full. So the ice cream setting is 2 minutes, and then as we go along, it changes. So let's see here, let's change hands. It's Italian ice. I have not tried all of these settings. I think some of them do slow down a little bit at certain points. Basically, it's a time difference. Also, the main difference in all of these is what you freeze. So ice cream, you're going to freeze milk, cream, sugar, flavoring, some kind of thing you want all chopped up in there. If you want chocolate chunk pieces, it'll not turn it into chocolate chunk pieces. It will basically just dissolve it. But if you wanted to add a mix in for the actual chunks, you totally could. So, and then sorbet, gelato, frozen yogurt. I mean, obviously you just freeze different stuff, and then this machine turns it into something amazing and creamy. So for a slushie, I could just freeze this, add some water, it would mix it up, and I would have a lemonade slushie, which is really awesome. Or I could freeze this and add cream, maybe freeze it with the cream after I mixed it in, and then presto, you have lemon ice cream. If you wanted sorbet, I mean, you could just freeze whole oranges without the peel, obviously, and mush them up. Basically, it just has to be level. So whatever you put in, you just make sure it's mushed up enough to be a flat surface on the top so that the blade can spin evenly down. So I'm going to turn this on, and it will be very loud, so please turn down your volume now if you so desire. And we're just going to watch it. I'm going to see what the best angle is here. Yeah, you can kind of see the blade going down each sort of hole. Okay, so I need both hands to get this out of here because you have to push this little button on the side and then twist with your other hand. I'm going to pause and come right back. So, as you can see, this is kind of a powdery substance. It's very different. Almost everything, ooh, it's kind of sour. Almost everything you have to respin. Some things you have to respin over and over. For the time being, I think I'm going to just simply go on, I'll push bottom, see if it actually speeds it up. I don't think it will. I think it either just does the top or does the full. I don't think there's actually a bottom thing. Anyway, that's just me. So I'm going to do this. I'll pause it because I don't think you guys need to hear all of the grinding all over again. And I'll come back. So here we are again. It is still pretty clumpy. This thing actually takes a lot longer than it says it will. But I think it has to do with like the fat ratio or the water ratio, something like that. And maybe it has to do with how hard my freezer freezes, because my freezer itself goes down to -11. And I don't know if that's really low for a freezer, but I think it just has a hard time creaming it because it's so cold. Well, it's getting better. I still think maybe I want to add some simple syrup because it's just really, really puckery. Ooh. All right, well, we are just going to do the respin button. Generally, that just adds another 2 minutes, so for whatever reason. Oh, hey, that's cool. It basically just repeats. That's what respin means. Some of these things, I think they just tried to make it fancy, and it just is repeating or the same thing, or the list kind of goes on. But it's a beautiful machine, and I absolutely love this dial. Oh, I love dials, but this is just too fun. Anyway, all right, well, we will be back again. Okay, guys, I had to show you this because there is a speed difference. You can tell by the sound of the motor. It's a higher pitch, and the thing is actually going faster on light ice cream. So I'm going to pause it so we don't have to hear all this, but I wanted to show you the sound because it is definitely going faster. Okay, here we are after about 10 minutes of respinning or light ice cream spinning, which is faster. I don't know if you could hear me on the last one, but yes, so you can see this actually is scoopable. And I could just plop that little ball into a bowl and it would be beautiful. For now, I think I'm just going to take a couple bites, but the wonderful part about this is I can just throw what I don't want back in the freezer in the same container and respin it next time I want it. I don't have to have a full pint. I don't have to eat too much because I'm like, well, there's only a little bit left or yada yada. And if this is too orangey, I can just add some cream either when I refreeze it or right now and make it into a soft serve. So we are going to skip the cranberry stuff that I made, even though it's amazing. Basically, you can add any fruit, any ice cream style. You can add almost anything to this, even avocado. One of my friends suggested I could mash up avocado, put it in the bottom, freeze it, and make some, I guess it would be a sorbet, or gelato has egg, I think. Anyway, we could make an amazing thing out of that. My next video is going to be margaritas in this thing. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.